Good afternoon. Thank you everybody for joining us. We're live here in our Simon Says Stamp studio in Columbus, Ohio. And if you've seen the headline, we are starting our HDSA fundraiser for this year. We do a crafty parcel and all of the net proceeds go to HDSA of Central Ohio. So I'm just here to share a little bit about it with you. Nothing has changed this year. We are still doing parcels and we are still sending 100% of those net proceeds directly to charity. And the win-win for all of us is that you, anybody who's watching or anybody in the world, because we'll ship these parcels anywhere in the world, can purchase a crafty parcel for charity. And I cannot thank our sponsors enough. So first I want to say hi to all of you guys who are watching, and then I want to really get into the gratitude part of this for the sponsors. And I'm going to show you a few of the crafty parcels, and we are actually making the crafty parcels in our warehouse today. And so Reed is going to be our anchor man from the warehouse showing those crafty parcels getting assembled in our warehouse. And it's a little bit tricky because as our business has grown through the years, we have less extra space. So we have volunteers in all week long who are going to be making those crafty parcels. Friends, family, we have employees of Simon Says Stamp who have generously volunteered their time. My sister happens to be out there today. I wonder if Reed will put her on camera at all. She's actually running in the New York Marathon for HDSA in November. So super proud of her and really appreciate you. As you guys who are watching know, the support of our friends and our family really does mean everything to us. So I can't thank, if you're taking a minute of your time right now to watch this video, I can't thank you enough. So we're live, but if you're watching us on rewatch, I want you to know these parcels are going to go quickly. They do every year. We have sponsors from all over the world, vendors, who have generously donated lots, and I mean pallets of product for you. And you are able, we put those products together in a crafty parcel and you purchase it. You don't know what's going to be inside. I am going to show you a sneak peek, but every parcel is different. So, I mean, I guess the odds are no two parcels are going to be exactly the same, I should say. They're going to be similar depending on when they came off of our line, but there's no guarantee of what is going to be in your parcel. And I'm just going to tell you right now, these incredible sponsors have sent us product for crafty parcels, and I want to thank them right now and also give you all a sneak peek of what's in those parcels. So you are going to see lots of branded product in these parcels from Simon Says Stamp, of course. Tim Holtz and Mario Rossi very generously donated product. They also got brand support behind donations. I cannot thank Advantis, who does the Tim Holtz Ideology brand, enough. We literally have pallets of wonderful product here that you're going to see and get glimpses of. We have product from Altenew, thank you very much, Art Impressions, Avery L., Gina K Designs, lots of beautiful stamps out there from Gina K Designs. Lawn Fawn as well. I happen to just see a snowflake set of dies from Lawn Fawn, which is, I love snowflake dies, so thank you, Lawn Fawn. Memory Box, who also sent products under the Birch Press label. So if you get a box, odds are you're gonna have, you're gonna have products in your parcel from one or many, not one of these brands. Sorry, I'm a little bit nervous and excited. You're gonna have products from these brands in your parcels. I'm gonna keep going because we have more brands that very generously sent product for you. Newton's Nook, Pink and Main. I saw some really cute stamps and dies from Pink and Main, and they sampled the coordinating dies together with the stamps, so we make sure if you got a parcel with the stamps and there were matching dies, that the matching dies were with the stamps, which is awesome. Thank you, Pink and Main. Pretty Pink Posh, thank you for your generous donation. I saw some fun shakety shakes in there from Pretty Pink Posh. Purple Onion Designs, I saw some stamps in there from Purple Onion Designs. Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L made a donation, so you guys will see some product in those parcels from Scrapbook Adhesives. Spellbinders, thank you, Spellbinders. We just got the Spellbinders cases in today, so those you'll see in the parcels. Stamperia, very generously donated. We saw some beautiful papers. Stampers Anonymous, thank you. Stampers Anonymous is actually here in Ohio as well. And Stencil Girl, you'll see some stencils in there. And as the donations keep coming in, you might see even more brands in your crafty parcel. Okay, let me get a summary of, I'll tell you why this means so much to me. It's hard to talk about on camera, so I'm gonna try to keep my composure. So what is Huntington's disease? So Huntington's disease, that's who we're doing this fundraiser for. Huntington's disease is a genetic inherited disease, and it impacts a very small percentage of our population. So it's considered a rare disease. So it doesn't get as much funding for science and a lot of the other things that a more well-known disease or more common disease could get. And that's one of the reasons why this fundraiser is so important. It's like having Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and ALS all at the same time. It impacts your memory, it impacts your moods, it impacts your decision-making. It also becomes apparent in movement. So scientifically, a lot of the reports I've read say that it often starts with your decision-making and your cognitive abilities, and then you start to see symptoms physically in a person who has Huntington's disease. They might lose their balance, they might have trouble swallowing, they might have tics, almost like nervous tics. There's a lot of publicity about Huntington's disease from people who have it and talk about it on social media, that it often presents itself for somebody who might be under the influence or maybe drinking. And so they might get approached by a police officer and mislabeled as something else, but it's what the underlying issue often is Huntington's disease, and it presents itself as if maybe they were intoxicated or something, but that's not it at all. The person with Huntington's disease cannot help the way that their mind is functioning and the way that their body might be functioning. It's uncontrollable, and it is terminal. And so typically when somebody is diagnosed scientifically with Huntington's disease, they take a blood test that shows that they have the gene, and then they may have an onset of symptoms already when they've had the blood test. That might be what caused them to take the blood test. They may have a family member who has Huntington's disease that they know of, or they might have inherited it not knowing that a family member of theirs had it, and a family member being a parent had it and passed it on to them. So people with Huntington's disease don't always know that they were, it's in their genetic disposition. They may not know that. And because there's no cure for Huntington's disease, sometimes people wait to get tested even if they know that they are genetically predisposed to having Huntington's disease, because there really is no cure. There are some treatments, thanks to research and science. There are some treatments for some of the symptoms to maybe help with your moodiness, to maybe help with your physical, I guess you would call it, it's almost like having Parkinson's. Michael J. Fox has Parkinson's. The movements of somebody with Huntington's are very similar to the movements of somebody with Parkinson's. And so there is medicine to help with that, and with the mood swings and some other cognitive issues that people with Huntington's have. So thank goodness. There's not a cure yet. And that's one of the reasons why this fundraiser is so important. My children are genetically predisposed to having Huntington's disease through their father. So this is very important personal to me, because I have gotten to know a lot of people in the HDSA community who are truly wonderful people. It's a wonderful, very well-organized organization. And not only do I want to support the great people of HDSA, I also want to find a cure in case the people that I know and love are also impacted in their own sense with this terrible, it is an awful, terrible disease. So I guess most importantly, you know, it's genetic. It is not no cure yet. And it is terminal. So oftentimes they say once somebody is diagnosed, they have about a 10 to 30-ish. It's really hard to know in brain diseases, a lifespan, oftentimes closer to 10 years, depending on the overall health of the person who has Huntington's disease. So just like the rest of anything else, if we take good care of ourselves, it's going to help with any problems that we might have in our health. And I'm no doctor, I must say that, but it's the better care we take of ourselves no matter what, the better off we are. One of the reasons why I love crafting, I think it's great for our mental health. So that's always important. That is some of the many reasons why HDSA is here and why we are talking about HDSA today. I am a board member of HDSA Central Ohio. So I do go to conferences. I involve my children as much as they're interested in doing at this point in time. And this fundraiser is great for all of us because, like I said, it's a win-win. The vendors who have generously donated products are getting products into your hands for you to try and to get to know some of the products of these brands. And for you, you get to try new things and you get a blind surprise box filled with crafty products. And I want to talk about that box. We have 2 boxes available. One is if you make a $50, they're available on our website. So if you go to simonsystamp.com, I think we're linking in the chat. So thank you, Beth, for linking in the chat. And I will show Reed making these boxes in a minute. Sorry, Reed, for keeping you. I'm going to talk for just a little bit longer. So the boxes that are $50 are filled with at least $100 retail in crafty products. And I'm telling you that Reed has been the one in charge of putting together the pulls for the parcels. You'll see in a second. Reed is the one who's in charge of that. And he is very ambitious and very excited to get as many products in your hand as possible. So rest assured, if you make a $50 donation, you will get at least $100 in crafty products. If you make a $150 donation, you are going to get at least $300 in wonderful, wonderful products. So before I show you guys what it's in I have some boxes here to show you. But Brian, do you think it's okay if we cut over to Reed and he can show the boxes being assembled and then I'll show you some of the boxes? Does that sound okay, Brian?
Yep.
Okay. Hey, Reed. Hi. I cannot hear him.
Nope.
We have some volunteers in the background. I'll talk and tell you. Reed's in the warehouse in the section we have paved off to be assembling these boxes. That's actually my sister in the pink shirt. So that's back where the boxes are being made. And we're having a little bit of technical. Can you hear me, Reed? Okay, he can hear me, so we can't hear you. Will you talk one more time?
Reed, it shows that you're muted on your end.
He's not muted on his end. Okay, well, I'll talk through. Why don't
Reed, you drop out and come back in.
Okay, Reed will drop out and come back in. So what's in those boxes, I am going to actually show you a close-up. Brian, do you want me to do the close-up while he's dropping out? Because it's okay. Okay, those are my notes. Every crafty parcel gets a thank you from us. Your kind heart does not go unnoticed. 100% of the net sales from your purchase of this crafty box are going to Huntington's Disease Society of America. So you'll get this. I'm going to start with a $150 box. So this is the box that's going to come to your doorstep. Of course, it's going to have your address on it. And inside of it is going to be lots of goodies. Reed's popping in to say hi.
Hi, everyone.
He'll show you more. If you guys want to see more, I'll look at the chat. Hi, Reed. I saw those people. Oh, hi, Susan. Thank you guys for all watching. Sylvia, I'll tell my sister that you said hello. I'm very proud of her for running in this marathon for HDSA and so excited to see her in our office. My brother actually works at Simon Says Stamp too. He is our CFO. He is, we've got quite a bit of our team who is under the weather. So sadly, we won't see Kevin today. But these are just some of the products I'm just laying out. So you'll see this is from Crafter's Companion, also donated a lot of product. This is a Simon Says Stamp set of sentiment strips. This is just a random box. So you're not guaranteed to get what's in this box. I'm just kind of giving you a taste of a box so you can see the boxes are random. They're in the warehouse putting together. Oh, there's a pin from Alta New. See these from Tim Holt's Ideology line? I just love. Halloween is coming, so we thought it'd be nice to have these in. These were really a favorite of the Halloween season the last couple of years. So thank you to Advantis for allowing us to put something so special. These were a really treasured Halloween product. I've got some Ranger also distress enamel glazes in this box. And some sequins. These are some Simon Says Stamp sequins. We've got some more Advantis Ideology. We've got some Simon Says Stamp dies. We've got some birch press design. These is a whole set of floral and a stamp set from Gina K. Now I told you guys, this is a $50 donation. So Reed is making sure that all of our team is making sure that at least $100 of retail value of product is in your crafty parcel. And these parcels go fast. I just want to make sure we're all very clear on that. I don't want you to be disappointed. I do expect these to go. We made about 2,000 and sold about 2,000 parcels last year, and they went in the blink of an eye and just in a few days. So if this interests you, please hop on. And we would love it if you hopped on. It's a big party for all of us. It's a great precursor to Stamptember. So this is a $150 parcel. This is a bigger box. I don't know if you guys can tell on screen. This is a much bigger box. This is a 12 by 12 box, so we could put some bigger things in here. We've got more Crafter's Companion products. We've got some product from Spellbinders. I've got Mindful Noodle Journal, which is really fun to think about doing. These are the snowflakes dies from Lawn Phone donated, more Advantis. I told you about Pink and Maine. They've donated products. Scrapbook Adhesives 3L donated product. Oh my goodness, more Advantis. I've got some Simon Says Stamp rainbow dies in this box, some stencils, some foiling dies, Stamp and Cut, foil and cut, some more ideology. I mean, you guys have been so generous to us. We've been working with Advantis for many years, and they're such a valuable partner for us. Ranger, we've got some stickles. Poppy, who is also related to Memory Box, has products they've donated. More Simon Says Stamp, Sentiment Strip stamps. Gina K, who also sent the coordinating dies for a lot of her products. I've got some sequins. I've got another pin. I've got some twine in this box, some more Ranger products in this box. I got a little mini ink cube, and got some more embossing glaze, and I've got, this is from Stamperia. So that's a good example of what is in a $150 box, which if you sit and do the math, there's a lot of haul videos on YouTube. Do you want to go to the front, Brian? There's a lot of haul videos on YouTube from years past, because I don't know how many years we've been doing this campaign. Maybe 4, 5, 6 years we've been doing this campaign. Every year, it's smoother and more organized and more successful. We have more and more fun with it every year, too. We have families of those with HD who come and volunteer, too. We have volunteer shifts all week long to assemble these boxes. Again, these boxes are available at simonsaystamp.com. Brian, do you think we could go and show everybody who's watching, Reed, who is back in the warehouse?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh, we're a little pixelated. It's going to come through here in a second as we move around. But we are working on the HDSA boxes. We have a $150 table set up right now. It's about 5 tables long, so tons of product is going to be shoved into these boxes. We have lots of volunteers coming around all week long as they work through these things. We're going to try our best to get it done by the end of the week, but our main goal is to make sure that they have a great variety for you guys. So a couple of good things in here. We got some Ranger you just saw, some different colors. Pink and Maine is another great brand that's donated. Spellbinders. There's some Simon stuff in there too. So we're going to have some great boxes for you guys to purchase.
Thank you, Reed. Thank you.
Yeah,
Brian, you
no
want to
worries.
switch back? Sorry about the quality of the video. Our warehouse is a steel building, and so a lot of times our Wi-Fi and our internet is not great out in the warehouse. It's always, it's always a struggle, technology. But I saw Mario said these boxes were jam-packed. Thank you for being here, Mario. And yes, they really are jam-packed. I do want to spend a minute. Welcome back, Reed. He already came back from the warehouse. Oh, yeah. I do want to spend a minute and answer if anybody has any questions. I see Teresa McLean says, hi, Reed. Callie Person, amazing work. Thank you, Callie. It was nice to see you here last week. Win-win. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, just a heads up, this is our 4th time doing it, 4th year in a row. So HDSA has been a great job, great opportunity for us to get back. And, we like doing it. So be sure to grab them while they last. Once they're sold out, they will not be restocked. So just a heads up on that as well.
Oh, he's answering the questions for me.
Yeah, no
Thank
worries.
you. Good job, Reed. Yeah, we do. We love getting to be together, do something different, and have fun, have snacks together, and work when it's work time and play when it's play time. So that was a good note that Reed mentioned. We are not restocking these HDSA boxes. We're going through all the products that are donated, and as soon as we've filled up all the boxes with all the product, then they will mark as sold out on the website. So it's really impossible to predict when they will sell out on the website because it depends on how fast you guys decide to buy them up. Again, it took us a couple of days last year, and that's to me pretty fast in the internet world for something to sell out. Yes, Reed.
Another question is, if you do not want to purchase a box, you can donate monetarily. We just posted that link.
Good note. Is that link posted on the website?
The link's actually been posted in the chat.
Oh, good.
As
The
well.
link's in the chat. So if you want to make a donation and not purchase a crafty parcel for any reason, thank you for your generosity. We really appreciate that. What other questions were you seeing out there? Reed's like cameraman and reading the comments and making sure we share all the right information.
The other question was opportunities to be a volunteer. This year we're all booked up, but next year we'll do a better job of reaching out to the public and letting you guys know and join us. So that's awesome that there are some people that are local that want to join us. We really appreciate it.
We see you, Barry. Thank you. Yeah. Barry Reiner. She's such a good, positive person. Thank you, Susan Korn, for ordering a box. Thank you. Yeah, mystery box. That's the word I was looking for. These are like mystery boxes. It's fun if you're a crafter. And these, a lot of times, some things in these boxes are a good gift for another crafty friend. They're a good gift for the holiday season. There's something to keep in your little room if you've got grandkids or nieces and nephews like to come over and they like to play or draw or color. You'll see lots of crafty supplies. Yes.
Last question is, when will they ship?
When will they ship?
As soon as we make them.
As soon as, yeah, good answer. As soon as we make them. So you saw them getting made in the warehouse, and all of the shipping, all those containers and things you saw around the production is our shipping department. And so they're going straight to shipping as soon as they are made. I anticipate all of them will ship out in the next 1 to 2, maybe 3 weeks. We want to get them out for sure before Stamptember, because Stamptember is coming quickly. It's already 2 weeks away. I can't even believe it. It's a little more than 2 weeks away, but 3 weeks maybe away. Will there be a mystery box for Black Friday this year? Yes, Carrie, we do plan on doing mystery boxes for Black Friday. That's different. Those are not donations. Those are actually product that Simon Says Stamp puts together for the Black Friday parcels. But yes, we do plan on doing that this year. Those aren't quite as loaded with products as these are. These sponsors have been so generous, and Reed is back here behind the scenes making sure you guys are all happy. So we definitely load these up. That's well over, you guys saw that $50 parcel is well over $100 in product. Same thing with the $150 parcel. That was well over $300 in product. So I see they're linking in the box. So Beth Ellen, HDSA stands for Huntington's Disease Society of America. So Huntington's disease is the illness that I talked about at the very beginning of this live. HDSA.org is a place where you can also get more information about Huntington's disease. And if you're interested in volunteering for a great cause, it is a really wonderful organization. And we really do hope to get a cure. If you've heard of Woody Guthrie, he's a famous folk singer. He had Huntington's disease. And so he really put it on the map because his wife is actually the person who founded the Huntington's Disease Society of America a few years ago. But I don't know how long HDSA has been around. That's a good trivia question for the website. Thank you, Beth, for posting links to the mystery boxes. I hope you guys are able to get them. It's really fun putting them together, and they're loaded with crafty parcel fun goodness. Just making sure, can you combine the boxes with other things that you buy? Absolutely. So all you have to do is put a mystery box in your shopping cart on the website, add in whatever else you want, and you'll just pay one shipping and handling fee. So that's really nice because our shipping and handling is really affordable at Simon Says Stamp. Thank you guys. I see it is a terrific way. I mean, what a win-win. I love being able to do this. This team at Simon, thanks to Reed and all those volunteers that you see out there and that will be here all week long. There's so many great people. Brian and Beth, who's moderating, who are really putting these parcels together for all of us, and these wonderful sponsors. So thank you all. I think that's everything. A virtual volunteer, Odie, I'm not sure. If you're interested in virtual volunteering, you might be able to go to HDSA.org and look under their volunteer section for more information. This is our fundraiser that we're just doing this week. Thank you, Tim. I'm so grateful for the industry and community to come together. You've been great too, because I know you make sure that we get all these wonderful donations. Thank you, Tim. It's really a pleasure to get to do this. Okay, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for your support, and I hope you have a great crafty day. Toodaloo, bye-bye.